Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Flora is Inspire. Today, finally, I'm ready to share to you what I learned this past week, which is how to rest properly. And yeah, I'm just going to share you what I learned so far about resting, because rest is a very important thing that we have to do. Every human being, every living being need to rest. However, unfortunately, by the old system, rest is somehow often associated with being unproductive or bad, or being seen as lazy. But yeah, I think that kind of belief is actually counterproductive and also damaging for our health and happiness in the long term. So yeah, today I'm just going to share you what I do to rest properly. And then, yep, before we move forward into the topics, I just want to share to you a little update that now I already start putting all of my website as a graphic designer in floramarkdesign.shopify.com. I haven't buy the domain because the website itself is not 100% done, but the most important part is already there, which are the service that I offer and also the pricing. And I also already upload the PDF offerings there that you can download if you or some people you know might need graphic design service. And after reading my offerings, perhaps you feel like we can be a good, you know, co-creator. Go ahead and book me there. Or you can email me all the information. I will put in the description link below. And also, if you haven't subscribed, please do so now, and also like, and you can also comment anything. You can also ask question to me. And then the next thing is, if you feel like you want to donate, the link is also on the description box. Okay, thank you so much. And now I'm just going to share to you my experience about resting. So as you probably already heard in my previous videos, since I resigned from my old job this January 2025, I've been starting to do my work as an independent graphic designer, as a self-employed graphic designer. Therefore, I have a lot of things that I have to do, which is set up my website, and also I have to also start doing things for my client that I already get. And then I have a ton of things that I have to do, because I'm a multi graphic designer, multi artist, right? So I also have two YouTube channel. This YouTube channel, Flora is Inspired, and also Flora Mark, where I share my songs. So there's a lot of things that I have to do, and I just feel overwhelmed, and I just feel like, well, what should I do? And then which one I should do first? It's like, once you don't have a boss that tell you what to do, then you have to become your own boss. And then you feel so overwhelmed because you don't know which one you have to do first. And then finally, what I learned to do is to rest first, because that's also what God called me to do, is to, Flora, forget about everything else, about what you have to do. Now just fully rest, like focus on resting hard first. The reason why is because I also, in my body, in my physical body, I also already experienced a lot of pain and ache That's why I think God called me to focus on rest first so I can recover and my body have time to properly rest, because you know when you work for other people sometimes you just cannot rest as long as you want, and sometimes you have to show up when you don't feel good, and even though you can take a day off, sometimes you just like need a very long day off. And you know, like in my place, if I don't show up in my office, then my co-worker is the one who have to cover my work, and it will be hard on them. So yeah, it's just feel it's not easy to rest as much as you want when you working in a company, right? That's why I also feel like one of the reason why I have to resign is just so that I can manage my own energy and I can rest as much as I need, because I don't know guys, I feel like my body really need a lot of rest now. So yeah, that's what God called me to do, which is to rest. And a lot of people, including me at the beginning, feel like when we are resting, our body feels very uncomfortable and we end up thinking a lot about negative things, and then we constantly thinking about work, and that is, I think, one of the reason why is because we are so programmed and so conditioned to always be productive, and also we also have the habit of reusing the same thought, so we keep thinking about the future or we keep thinking about the past, and we are don't know or not used to being in the present moment and thinking about what's happening now. The reason why I got it is because last Christmas as well, when I spent my holiday in my sister's and my brother-in-law house, and they're also having a break, right, from their work, we are pretty much feels like what should we do now, and we are end up trying to do things that not necessary, such as like cleaning this, cleaning that, cleaning. We always looking for things to do instead of just relax and rest. But the problem is when we do that, then we will think like that's what I feel. I don't know what they think and feel about, but they just say that they also have difficulty to rest properly. But what I think about is keep like worrying about, oh, I should just work on my website. Oh, I should just, trying to do this or to do that to be more, to be more. But what God teach me is to just stop trying to control everything, stop worrying about anything. You doesn't have to work alone, and you have to trust God, and you have to trust the universe, your angels, that we also work with you. You already done your part, don't overdo it. Don't trying to carry all the burden alone, because you are not alone, and God is also working with us, and they are and God is also like calling people, I mean, like behind the scene, God is you know matching up people. So I don't what God told me to do is trust me, trust God, have faith that you already done enough, that I already done enough, and God will take care of the rest. Like for example, God will tell me the perfect people that I should send my email to, or God will make people in the right time meet me at the street. That's what happened, guys. And then like God will make some people reach out to me into my DM or my LinkedIn message or my email, and that's what's happened so far. So I have clients and I have all my needs met. I actually earned like the same amount like my salary in my job, even more probably, because I also spent a lot this month. I haven't really count, but I think it's more. But I have, but and I can work less because of that as well. So God really say that the act of resting is actually the act of trusting in God. And when we refuse to really rest, actually we are like trying to take God's job or the universe job, and we try to carry a burden that it's not ours, and we are, actually not trusting God, which is we underestimate God capability to take care of us. So what I learned to do is to learn to be in the present moment and to allow my thoughts to to just do whatever it is, but I observe it and I become more aware, like, oh, what is it that I'm thinking about? Oh, I'm thinking about mm, client. Oh, I'm thinking about earning more, getting more money. I'm thinking about doing this. And then I will then just tell myself like, it's okay, Flora, everything will be okay. You will be able to do everything that you want. There is enough time for you to do everything that you want. So I just have conversation with myself, and I just keep telling me the truth, which is the new thought, the new positive thought, the new beliefs that based on God's faith toward God's instead of based on my past trauma. So that's what I do, guys, to learn to rest, is just to allow myself to lie down. So I also learned this from my soul YouTube channel. He said like, just lie down. Like for me, I do grounding. So I lie down on the floor with just a piece of clothes, and then just take a deep breath, just like when I process my emotion. But instead of focusing on the emotion, I mean, like, it's we will like automatically just feel our body, right? And then I just focus on telling this to myself, brainwashing myself by saying something like this, like, it's okay to rest, you deserve rest, it's safe to rest, you are safe and secure, you deserve rest, you deserve peace, you deserve to rest in peace, you are taken care of, you don't have to worry about anything. God will taking care of you, God will provide for you. So that's what I do. And then I'm just enjoying my breath and rest, and sometimes I end up falling asleep. But then sometimes I just feel like, oh, my body after a couple of minutes, maybe like 20 minutes or 30 minutes, sometimes just 10 minutes, I already feel so refreshed. And then after that, I can have clarity in mind as well about what I have to do next. And yeah, and also I try to really reduce the amount of work that I do. Instead of adding it, I just focus on doing things that truly give back to me for now. Like, the message that I get is to focus on things that give me profits, not just profit in terms of money, but also in terms of happiness, joy, peace, and what else, like energy, like positive energy. So I'm focusing there now, and I reduce all the activity that I think is not giving me profits. And yeah, it actually made me feel so much better. It makes me happier as well. and I feel like much calmer. And I also usually on Saturday and Sunday I sometimes just, sometimes I'm being productive by maybe creating a video for Flora is Inspire, or maybe covering some songs. But this weekend I feel called to just do the opposite of what I used to do, which is being productive. So I just spend my time truly resting, and I just do things that I love, which is reading manhwa, watching movie, resting as well. I sleep so much. I sleep like from 10 p.m. into 9 a.m. And last night I also do the same. Like I have a very long sleep, and then I usually also wake up early in the morning and walk my dogs. And then yesterday my body said like, you don't have to walk your dogs today, he'll be fine. So I also take a rest from that, so I have a very slow morning, and I just change everything that I usually do in that day, and I just follow my body and I don't force myself to do anything. And yesterday on Sunday I go to like a electronic center because I have to buy a few cables, and also I have to check on my iPad because the screen is a little bit broken. So I just do that, and then after that I'm just walking around and eating foods that I love, and then just go window shopping, and then being unproductive as I can, and it feels really good. And then at night I don't feel like cooking, so I just like order things again, or yeah, I just have a very slow day. And I think one of the reason why people are unhappy, I think, is because they are lack of rest. And they don't have time to truly just enjoy simple things in their life. And yesterday I eat like tempura with like sauce. It's so delicious, and I just embrace the moment. And I my thought is just thinking about what's in front of me. It's like, ooh, this is like spring onion with rice with tempura. It's so delicious. Yum yum. And then I just embrace every moment, and it feels really good. Oh yeah, currently guys, I used to be vegan, and then I used for a couple of years during my healings, and currently I'm still vegan sometime. But then sometime I'm vegetarian, and now I'm start to eating a couple of seafood, not all seafood, but just like prawn, fish, and clam. That's all so far. I still cannot eat crab because I have love for crabs. And I'm picky, but I just feel called to eat that food, so that's what I do. So yeah, I think that's for today, my sharing about how to rest is just, yeah, by by doing all of that I already share. I hope it could be useful for you. Let me know in the comment, like, how do you rest usually? Maybe it can be helpful for other people and also for me. Thank you so much for staying with me in this video, and see you next time. Have a good rest, guys. Bye. God bless you.